of 21.
Among all the cases, baggages, and violations that Tinubu is facing at the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal, the one that was brought by this lady might just be the one that will sack Tinubu 1000%. Yes, the case is so solid that even Tinubu's legal team agreed with the lady. No one took the Allied People's Movement petition seriously, but now, with all the facts laid bare, it is very evident that Tinubu won't survive this. Remember when the hearing started, it was Allied People's Movement's petition that was heard first. It was in the same period that the Supreme Court delivered judgment on Shetima's double nomination. So when the APM legal team came to court, they requested for an adjournment to go and study the Supreme Court judgment. We covered that in one of the episodes. After studying the judgment, they now came back and said, yes, we will continue because the judgment did not cover the particular plea that they pleaded in their petition. Now, let's make an illustration so that everyone will understand what is going on. It is quite different from the double nomination of Shetima. Yes, this one is invalid nomination. Starting on the left, 24th June 2022. That was the day that Masari, the placeholder that Tinubu appointed as his vice presidential candidate, that was the day he withdrew from the candidacy. So, counting from that day up till the 14th of July, when Shetima withdrew from his senatorial nomination and took up the vice presidential nomination. So if you count the number of days it took Shetima to take up the vice presidential nomination, it took them a total of 21 days to effect the change, which is in violation of Section 33 of the Electoral Act. Let's take a look at what it says. A political party shall not be allowed to change or substitute its candidate whose name has been submitted under Section 29 of this Act, except in the case of death or withdrawal by the candidate, provided that in the case of such withdrawal or death of a candidate, the political party affected shall, within 14 days of the occurrence of the event, hold a fresh primary election to produce and submit a fresh candidate to the commission for the election concerned. So looking at this section, you can agree that Tinubu's candidacy was not valid at the time of the election. It took them 21 days to effect the change of the vice presidential candidate instead of under 14 days, according to Section 33 of the Electoral Act. So after 14 days, they should have conducted a fresh presidential primary as the law stipulated. But they failed to do so, which has rendered the candidacy of Tinubu invalid.